Love's got the first 3 points tonight for the Heat.
Well, you know he can hit that. He's done that for years. This part of his game has made him so valuable.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. It's a three-point game. Adebayo with this screen on Allen. And Adebayo throws it down.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Pass to T. About a minute played so far here in the first. Back to Holiday. Middleton against Butler. Pass to T. Launches it from deep. And it's Lowry with the rebound. It's been a quick start for Miami, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, and they didn't get, like, blown out in that game, but it felt deflating, and it felt like they got crushed. They could not get anything going, no matter who they had out on the court.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Well, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
Here is Lowry after the basket by Milwaukee. Lets it fly from 18. Giannis grabs the miss.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Middleton with a screen for Giannis. Love inside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
There's the lob into the Kumbo, and so Milwaukee again turning it over.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Lowry. Last season's performance for him averaged about 11 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
I think coaches appreciate a guy that comes in and knows how to run the offense with some intelligence. That's exactly what he does.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
From deep, Giannis. It's hauled in by the Heat. This game against Milwaukee here, it's their first look at the Bucks.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Brook Lopez is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Miami with a change here, too. Martin's checked in. Here's T. Last game we saw him score 13. Down low. Here's Middleton. Rebound Love. And it's Miami's ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Richards in the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And the Bucks with possession here after the Heat pick up 2. And the Bucks miss again. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Tries it from 19. That one's not going to go.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
It's good from long range.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
And they double up to the inside, taken away by Holiday. Pass to T. There's 48 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's the screen. The kick out to Lopez. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Butler. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing. And, Brent, the thing you respect about Jimmy Butler, here's a guy with an old-school mentality.
Well, I love that he competes.
The ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
Think about Giannis and just how special of a player he is. We know off the court the endeavors he's into. I mean, this guy has really grown into a global ambassador for the game of basketball.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Adebayo at center with Martin next to him. Backcourt guards are Lowry and Hero. And it's Robinson in at the small forward position. Bucks trail by 11. Passes it to T. Lets it go from deep. And it's Lowry with the rebound. The Heat have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. To the paint. And there's Martin. That's good on the assist by Lowry.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Martin. Here's T. Great T that time from Martin. The Heat leading by 13. Lowry looking around to the middle. Stolen away. Here we go, all alone. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And you can see Beasley's athleticism as he's out in the open court getting it done.
Miami's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Adebayo kicks to Lowry. The pass to Hero. Adebayo with the screen on Beasley. Too open that time, made it look too easy. Hero's got 7 points in the game.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Here's T. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Robinson down low. Antetokounmpo defending. Hero finds Adebayo. Inside, Martin, and finished off by Martin.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Chris Middleton is a huge part of the Bucks' offensive attack. Giannis says we need him to be aggressive, taking over games. And asked whether down the stretch he needed to be the one to take over, Giannis says, nah, I trust this guy to death. If he wants the ball, he gets it. Simple as that. Kevin?
You're so right, David. The trust factor is definitely there. Hey, thanks for the report. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Grayson Allen comes in for Malik Beasley. Butler, he's checked in for the Heat. Josh Richardson comes in for Hero. The Heat leading by 14. Pass to Adebayo. Over Lopez. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2. Three-point shooting for Miami has been the story. Sometimes they run cold, like a lot of teams. Man, when they're hot, they are fun to watch.
A couple years back, Kevin, they led the league in percentage from long distance. Last season, one of the worst in that category until the playoffs, where they rediscovered that shooting touch.
There's the triple. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Lowry kicks to Richardson. Down low. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Adebayo kicks to Lowry. Adebayo with a screen on Holiday. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Love's check in for Martin, and it's Tyler Hero in for Josh Richardson. Here's Lopez. Great D that time from Adebayo. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Outside Butler. Here's the 3. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5. Bucks trail by 14. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Allen's shot is off. The Heat have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Hero passes to Adebayo. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And every bit of the body control right there for Adebayo out there, going right through the contact.
Free throw good, Adebayo. Holiday with it. There's the 3. That shot is off. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Heat lead by 17. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. Check out these games on our upcoming schedule. Which ones should the fans watch out for?
All of them, Ernie. You know why? Because the fans get to watch me make fun of Kenny at halftime.
Oh, remember the Christmas tree shot? Do you want me to pull up that clip? Yeah, I can do it right now.
I wish you would. I can't see that enough. And now switching over to our current game, what a tough start for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They can't stop anything down low. Playing soft. S-O-F capital T. Softer than Egyptian cotton, softer than a bag of marshmallows. S-O-F capital T.
Big fella, that is soft. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Middleton and Giannis slot in at the small and power forward. Holiday and Allen are their guards. And it's T in at the center position. So that's who Adrian Griffin starts with in the second half. Allen inside the three-point line. Drops one in from the wing. Allen's got his first bucket in this one. Miami leading by 15.
And a big part of Grayson Allen's value is his ability to space the floor.
Well, I'd say that's his biggest utility offensively, is that he goes to find the gaps in the offense. He chases space, and he's capable of knocking them down.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Lowry with the ball, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Here's Butler. Back to Lowry from outside the arc, and it's T with the rebound.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Got a piece of it. Butler with the steal. Hero on the wing, defended by Allen. Pass to Love. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Goes up the baseline, and he hits the jump shot. 15 points for Bam Adebayo.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bucks are more than willing to share the rock. Chris Middleton says, our team is so unselfish. If anybody has it going, that ball goes to them. Some games it's me, some games it's Giannis, some games it's Drew. We all have a great feel about it. Who has the best matchup and who can create the best look? Kevin?
And David, they're fun to watch. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much.
The team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Miami leading by 17. Butler passes to Hero. Here is Love. Plays it up and banks it in. Love's got 5.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
They like to use Giannis in the pick and roll situations. He's getting better at understanding how to set the screens. With a rolling target, boy, he's a good one.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Hey, Brent, the foundation of the Bucks' success has been their defense. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. They continue to dominate in the paint, but they've also made tremendous strides in how they guard the three-point line, just doing a much better job of getting out there and contesting the three.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Lowry kicks to Hero. Allen against Love. Love draws the double. Back to Butler. Takes the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And it's Miami with the rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Hero. Well, when you talk about Tyler Hero, this is a guy that looks to get better every single season.
Well, his focus should be just on improving his percentages. You know how versatile he is, but if he's able to become more efficient, wow. look out. And since entering the league, Tyler Hero has had higher expectations for himself than anybody else. And with that kind of size as a guard and his shooting ability, he very much will realize it.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Grayson Allen. Poked loose and stolen by Richardson. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Count it. Good. Love's got 7. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo.
Around and slam dunk by Butler.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Giannis outside. Passes to T. Inside, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
Great.
Called the Bucks.
One more time for your 4-on-4 crew dance team.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Robinson pulls it in.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Robinson. He's out there with Josh Richardson. Bryant is out there with Martin. And it's Highsmith in at the 4-man position. Just 4 to shoot. Martin finds Richardson. Over Holiday. Richardson, no luck. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And stolen by Richardson. There's the pass to Robinson. And with this new in-season tournament, Greg, the NBA continuing to innovate. Are they getting, though, too out there for you? Or do you like it?
Listen, I think it pays to be bold. And I'll be one to admit I was not a fan of the play-in. But I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous success. So I've got an open mind.
Allen passes to T. Back to Allen. Here's T. Bryant defending. Clock at 6. Allen outside. Sinks the triple.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Pass to Highsmith. Outside, Martin. Pass to Richardson. Now here's Bryant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
When Martin puts the ball in his teammates' hands, good things happen.
Milwaukee has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's T. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Heat.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Bam Adebayo.
Now this was a showcase night of his skills offensively. Martin
against Giannis. Outside Martin. Richardson for three. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. It's stolen by Martin. Holiday against Richardson. Outside Martin. Just 2 to shoot. This one for three. The rebound by Holiday. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
You gave it your best shot. Keep pushing.
MP wearing Jordans. Makes a lot of sense.
Let's get this win, MP.
The Bucks coming into the arena, confident they'll be walking out of here with a precious win on the road. Happy Monday, everyone. This evening, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Brooklyn Nets here in Barclays Center. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. At small and power forward, it'll be Middleton and Giannis. Holiday and Beasley manning the backcourt. And it's T in at the 5 down low. And for Brooklyn, Royce O'Neal is out there with Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. It's so early in the season, but Doris, for players struggling out of the gate, when do they start to feel pressure to up their game?
You know what's interesting to me, BA, is you'll see certain guys who maybe the first month, 6 weeks of the season, really struggle to shoot the basketball, can't find their rhythm, but eventually they just settle in, let the game come to them. And obviously, for some guys, there's a little more leeway than others, right? Those veterans who've proven it before, they understand they've got time to prove it.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Bridges. The rebound by Beasley. Here's T. Middleton with a screen on Bridges. Into the lane. Deflected. They get it back. Here's Antetokounmpo. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Back to Bridges. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Bridges has got his second bucket on the night.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Pass to T. They set a pick. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Middleton with it. Covered by Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Middleton, no good. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. You know, Grant, looking at the Milwaukee Bucks, they play in a sports-crazed state in Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin definitely loves their football, but Milwaukee also goes hard for their Bucks, which is a big reason for their recent success, B.A.
The Bucks have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Pass to T. Back to Antetokounmpo. Claxton with a rebound.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Dinwiddie finds Bridges. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Pass to Middleton. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's T. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson. And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
Here's O'Neal. Screen by Bridges to the paint. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. It's a 3-on-3 fast break.
And showing the point guard instincts there. Boy, Giannis can make it look easy.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Claxton. Inside, here's O'Neal. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And when it comes to Royce O'Neal, there's a reason this guy plays big minutes, Grant.
Well, B.A., it's all because he has the trust of his teammates and his coaches. Just a high IQ guy who never plays in a rush.
And Doris, for Brooklyn, what do you think their biggest challenge will be retooling this roster?
BA, one of the problems they face, they don't own many of their own draft picks. So acquiring key pieces has to come through trades and free agency. And with that, you then have to have the salary cap implications to deal with. This is not easy.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. T, no good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. A tough loss.
Kind of rhythm and just couldn't keep up.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm.
Nice pass by Bridges. Just keeping his options open out there.
The Bucks trail. And there's 1:38 left in the first quarter. Middleton outside. From 11 feet away, and he hits the jumper for 2. Middleton's got 5 points.
Yes, so confident from the mid-range. Middleton, I mean, I love seeing him look to score from there.
Timeout called, the Nets. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
It really should be an interesting one to watch.
You know, right out of the gates, one team gets a lead with the head-to-head advantage, bragging rights, if you will, over the other. And tonight, it starts.
Brooklyn making some changes. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. O'Neal. The kick out to Johnson. Jacks up a 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds now. They've got Johnson. Ben Simmons is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Walker in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Bridges. And the shot goes down. 9 points in the game.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Brooklyn trailing. Johnson passes to Walker. Outside Simmons. To the inside. And stolen by Holiday. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
When they're at full strength, the Bucks can hurt you inside and out. Drew Holiday said we have so many weapons, and that's what makes us dangerous. Anybody at any given time can knock down a big shot. We find ways to score efficiently. Brian?
Yeah, and they've got that continuity factor as well. Playing is one. Thanks, Allie. Down low. Here's Simmons, and he banks in the layup. Simmons has got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, Ben Simmons, because of his size, inside, he is a dangerous force.
Connaughton, right side. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Here's T. Walker covering. 3 on the clock. Here's T. Rebounded by the Nets. Now Bridges. 9 points in the game. They swipe it. Connaughton outside.
Second quarter.
Walker with some nice D.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
1:46 left in the first half. Bridges, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Walker. 4 on the clock. Here's Bridges. It's hauled in by Connaughton. Milwaukee in the lead. And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be. Often matched up against the opponent's best scorer. And he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie comes in for Bridges. Middleton is checked in for Milwaukee. Beasley comes in for Connaughton. A minute 15 left in the first half of this one. And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it. And let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Friday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics. Lopez passes to T. Back to Lopez. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Lopez has got 10.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Claxton. Screen by Claxton. Here's Dinwiddie. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. So the Nets making a switch here. Bridges is checked in. 46 seconds left to play in the half. Lopez, the screen. Going inside. T, no good. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Middleton looking around. Pass to T. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Beasley.
Mikal Bridges doesn't take a possession off. You love his willingness to harass the offensive player. So disciplined, so tough.
Here's T. Up in time. And that's not going to go. So we conclude the first half. Bucks ahead, up by 7. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Greetings, everyone. All right, fellas, back in your playing days, what was your favorite city to eat in?
Whatever city Kenny was in, I'd go steal his lunch, then we beat his team.
And now we look back at the first half. Guys, some adjustments needed for the Nets.
Ernie.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You look at Nicholas Claxton. What a contribution.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the floor for Milwaukee. Filling out the wings, it's Beasley and Middleton. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's T in at the 5. Well, Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've gotten to see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they produce superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever.
Take it away!
Number 0, second personal foul. First team foul.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
Brooklyn with the ball. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. The rebound by the Bucks. Beasley finds Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Here's T. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Dinwiddie. Johnson a screen on Beasley. To the middle. And stolen by Middleton. And the Bucks pushing it up now. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
A proven champion. Middleton is someone any team would love to have. A great player and a great locker room presence as well.
Now here's Dinwiddie. No points so far. To the inside.
His third personal foul, team second.
He misses the free throw. And the Nets call time here.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. 8-point game. Right wing. Here's T. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Well, Doris, it's special when you get a kid like Cam Johnson who can seriously stretch the floor.
Well, P.A., we know how highly valued deep shooting is. Cameron Johnson from the three-point line is legit dangerous. He's supremely confident. But what I love is he can also put it on the deck. He can also be elite defensively. The best is yet to come from an already talented player.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
6 on the shot clock.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Looking back at last season, the best when it comes to shot blocking. Well, you look at Claxton, a remarkable defender, second in the NBA. And, of course, Brook Lopez. He changes as many shots as anyone.
The way these two guys patrol the floor, it's impressive. It changes how the offense attacks, especially inside.
Kicks it out to Middleton. Pass to T. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. The rebound by Beasley. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And here's Middleton. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
I mean, the versatility of Middleton. Not just a scorer, also a solid passer and distributor.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Brook Lopez, over the course of his career, has become an elite rim protector and also stretched his scoring beyond the arc. His teammate, Giannis Antetokounmpo, said, quote, he competes hard for his team, and he's a big part of who we are. We need him offensively and defensively to be great. Brian?
I mean, he's such a key player, Allie, no question. Thanks. Here's Antetokounmpo. The Nets making their last shot. Middleton outside. Outside Holiday. The shot off that time. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Now here's Dinwiddie. Still no points. Outside Johnson. Here's the three. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 7th assist here tonight.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Now here's Holiday. To the paint. 1:49 left in the third. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. On the break. Bridges passes to Claxton. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Bridges. Inside. Here's Claxton. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
I just love the ball movement.
Outside Holiday. .114 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And again, another missed shot. Dinwiddie outside. Johnson a screen on Beasley. Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Dinwiddie against Beasley. Screen by Bridges. Down low. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. To the left wing. Here's T. And the Bucks miss again. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Here's Claxton, and he jams it home with authority.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And Brooklyn has possession. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. O'Neal passes to Dinwiddie. Screen by Claxton. No good from outside. Here's T. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Bucks on top, up by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Man, I know I speak for all. Substitution here for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Simmons. O'Neal comes in for Beasley. Johnson, he's checked in for Walker. And it's Dinwiddie in for Smith. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Jacques Vaughn coaching his team during the break. He emphasized staying sharp the rest of the way, saying turnovers will kill us. We can close this gap if we take care of the ball. Don't try and overdo it. Let's send it back to you guys, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Johnson is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at point guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's T. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lets the three fly. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Back to O'Neal. Claxton with it. Back to O'Neal to take the lead. Goes up again. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Stolen by Bridges. Pass to Dinwiddie. And stolen by Holiday. Here's T. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Now here's Claxton. Missed inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Holiday against Dinwiddie. Pass to Bridges. Here's O'Neal. 2 in the cold spell. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Middleton, no good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. .125 left in the final quarter. To take the lead. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Beasley. Inside. Here's T. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Boy, Malik Beasley, known as a pure scorer, but how about the setup of his teammate right there? That's a pretty pass.
Dinwiddie against Holiday. From deep, Johnson. Shot clock at 6. And he lobs it up top. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
Holiday against Dinwiddie. Outside Holiday to the paint. Here's T. Off with the layup. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Holiday against Dinwiddie. Clock at 6. Pass to Claxton. Yes!
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Timeout call. Milwaukee. They're losing by 2. 5 ticks left in the fourth quarter here. Shot from the inbound. Missed it.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable. A testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
At the line, 2 times.
And he's able to hit the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And the Bucks call time here. They're down by 3. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
no choice but to go for the three. Maybe set up a screen to carve out some space and get a clean look.
For the tie. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. So it's a narrow victory for the Nets, pulling it out for the W. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you later.
for memory. On to the next one.
It's all you, MP.
Hey, you ready to see what all this hype is about, Cade?
I'm pretty good, too. Just watch my tape.
Well, how long does all of your off-season rest usually last you at the start of the regular season? Like, when do you start to really feel the games again?
You know, the fatigue comes at you fast, Kevin. So that rested feeling only lasts about a couple weeks. Nothing wears you out like playing NBA ball.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Marvin Bagley is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Wiseman in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here is Holiday. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Brooklyn. Ivy kicks to Cunningham. Back to Ivy. To the paint. Here's Wiseman. A rebound by the Bucks. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
And while they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
I mean, one is a playoff team. The other, question mark, ... not so much. But things change, and you're only as good as your last win. So we'll see how they handle things tonight.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Beasley. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6.
An in-your-face defender, Ivy won't give an inch. Disrupted the rhythm of that play.
Prior to the 2021 season, Clark, the Bucks acquired Drew Holiday in a blockbuster move.
And what a move it was. The Bucks went all in. And that Holiday trade paid off immediately. The Bucks winning the 21 NBA championship. Their first in 50 years.
Here's Ivy. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Here's Bagley. Detroit, no good that time either. And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against Golden State. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Now, Ivy turned in an outstanding game against Golden State. Passes it to Bagley. He dishes it to Cunningham. To the inside. Wiseman, no good.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. Over to the wing. Screen by Antetokounmpo. It's Beasley on the wing. 4 on the shot clock. Over Cunningham. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill. Didn't give him a chance.
Bagley the pass to Ivy. Loud pass to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, great timing there. Bagley gets off the ground so quickly, gives the defense no chance to react.
No good from Beasley.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Beasley against Ivy. Cunningham up top. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Wiseman sets a screen for Ivy. A shot, no good. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Bogdanovich against Beasley. That's a 2 from Cunningham. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top.
And when you talk about Giannis's defense, he really has some unique attributes.
Boy, does he ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism, his agility. He's a guy who can defend the ball and the screener almost at the same time because of that great length. So offenses sometimes go away from him in the pick and roll, which allows him to kind of play free safety on that back line as a rim protector.
Now here's Middleton. Bogdanovich missing his last shot. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. It's stolen by Bagley. Bogdanovich against Middleton. And Bogdanovich kicks to Ivy. Knocks it loose. Taken away by Holiday. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. To stop the drought. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And now the first time out called here for Detroit. Different look here for Detroit. There has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
Connaughton and Middleton share the wing duty. Brook Lopez is out there with T, and it's Holiday in at the point. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Boy, that basketball IQ you see from Holiday, understated but consistent, so valuable, especially in these pick and roll sets where he just cuts up defenses.
And the Pistons with possession here. Following the bucket by the Bucks, Morris finds Bagley. Just 5 to shoot. Cunningham sets a screen for Bagley. Cunningham passes to Bagley. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by Middleton. Bucks leading by 5. Here's T. No good on the 3. Connaughton against Morris. Pass to Cunningham. Now here's Duren. And that one's drained from the low block. Duren's got his second bucket tonight.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Here's T. Lopez outside. On the wing, Holiday. The shot from 20 feet away. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. And the Pistons have been great. They've had that defense-first mentality.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Here's T. Beasley, the pass to T. Back to Beasley. To the wing right side. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at Miami. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard
to started out slow. It's not for a lack of want to. It's just the way the roster is composed. They have as many questions on that roster as they have answers.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. Cade Cunningham was the #1 overall pick in 2021, and he's trying to take that next step. He says, I want to do my job. Something I really try to pride myself on is how much I care. And what I care about the most is how I can help the Pistons win. Guys, they are assembling some real talent on that team.
Oh, they are. No question, D.A. Thank you. Monte Morris is checked in for Detroit.
Got to push Bagley out of the paint. Once he's close to the rim, he is locked in on scoring.
And the pass to Middleton. Here's Beasley. Fires the three. And he's good on the three ball. Beasley's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pistons trail by 4. Morris with the ball. And Bogdanovich kicks to Morris. Pass to Bagley. Here's Ivy. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And stolen by Bogdanovich. 44 seconds left in the first half. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Boy, and you see that ability to pull up off the dribble. Bogdanovich, a little creativity there.
Beasley, the pass to T. Just 3 to shoot. Back to Beasley. And it's off from three-point range. The Pistons have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Wiseman kicks to Ivy. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Middleton inside the three-point line.
And the long reach of Wiseman, using it so well to just alter that shot on the way up.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bucks lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee.
Thanks for joining us. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks in a tight ball game at the end of the half.
You love what their second unit has done. Major contributions offensively. I just wonder if they can keep it up.
Well, it's been part of their identity, having interchangeable parts. It's just how this team is built. And let's take a glance at what lies ahead. A look at the upcoming schedule.
Look at Detroit. Well, I know you want to talk about standings and such, but right now, it's the GYGP. I know neither of you knows what that means, so I'll help you. It means galvanizing your game plan.
Wow.
Pretty good.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Brook Lopez.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court for the Pistons, guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Bogdanovich out there with Bagley, and it's Wiseman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. With the step back, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Third is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Cunningham looking it over. The score now all even. Wiseman's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Pistons.
Oh, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
Here's T. Takes it down to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Outside Holiday. Puts up a deep three. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And when we talk about the league's elite defenders, Jrue Holiday is certainly up there.
Yeah, that's for sure, Greg. I mean, I think it's a lot to do with how much pride he takes in playing defense. I mean, he's locked into shutting down whoever he's defending. He looks at it as a challenge, and I really appreciate and respect his hard-nosed approach.
So it's the Bucks now after Bojan Bogdanovich getting his shot to go from deep.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Cunningham. He has 5. Back to Ivy. Passes it to Bogdanovich. And here's Wiseman. Cunningham for 3. And another 3 for Detroit.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Bucks trail by 6. Giannis outside. And it's Beasley in the corner. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists now in this one. Bogdanovich against Middleton. Cunningham outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
T, the pass to Antetokounmpo. To the left side wing. Here's the screen. Oh, Middleton in position. It's stolen by Bagley. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First team foul. The line for the Pistons. Bojan Bogdanovich. 1 shot.
And, you know, Bojan Bogdanovich, not an elite athlete by NBA standards, but he's a live weapon because he can really shoot the ball and put it on the floor.
Lopez, he's checked in for Malik Beasley. Detroit leading by 4. Pass to Bagley. There's the dish to Cunningham. Back to Bagley from past the arc. Connects from 3-point range. Bagley's got 9.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Absolute heartbreak, Clark, for the Bucks last year in the postseason.
You're right, Kevin. It was a shocker to see the Bucks go down in the first round as the 1 seed. And Miami really handled them, too. Knocked them out of there in 5 games. He played with a lot of energy, got contributions from a lot of different players, and key defensive stops with a balanced attack did Milwaukee in.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons brought in Monty Williams to guide this team from the bottom. He said, I like those challenges, the process of building, seeing players get better, and understanding what it's like to navigate crunch time situations. For me to be able to come in now, it's part of this restoration. Kevin, Monty has plenty of work ahead.
Indeed he does, David. Thanks. Detroit making a switch here. Morris has checked in. Middleton finds Antetokounmpo. Down low. A shot by T, no good. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for Detroit?
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Boy, I've liked the defensive persistence, hounding the opposition and forcing mistakes. As a result, coming up.
Bucks have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. We'll see the talented pair of Middleton and Giannis at forward. The guard spots filled by Holiday and Beasley. And it's T in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. The pass to T. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Stewart's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Burks, the pass to Morris. Here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Pass to Beasley. And the NBA last season, Clark setting records in attendance. Fans are pouring into the arenas on a nightly basis.
Well, it's a great game. I mean, you and I are biased, Kevin. We love the NBA. I played in it. You've broadcasted for a long time. But I do think there's another element, not just the excellence of the players, but the parity that exists now. There are a lot more teams that are playoff worthy, and that keeps them and I think their fans engaged as well.
Morris outside to the middle, and Duren slams it in.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Burks dishes to Morris. Tipped away. Burks kicks to Morris. Lets it go from 14. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
It's stolen by Harris. Dishes to Burks. Stewart in the corner. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Middleton can't get it to go.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with him.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
And recently, the NBA, Clark adding names to major awards. It's a nice gesture, don't you think, from the league to the past legends?
Yeah, I could not agree with you more. And really hard to argue with their choices for naming those awards after. It's a way to connect the past to the present and honor and pay homage to some of the greats in the history of the game. I like everything about it.
And the Pistons making a change here. Rivers is checked in.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Detroit.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
Thompson, he's checked in for Detroit. Hayes comes in for Morris. Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton is doubled. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And again, the Bucks miss. Now here's Hayes. Defended by Middleton. Now here's Hayes. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just